Can y'all hear me okay? Yeah. Okay, I think the chant just said, no justice, no peace. I totally agree. And I would like to add something to that. If you all could repeat after me. There's no party.
There's no party.
Like an equality party.
Like an equality party.
Because an equality party.
Like an equality party.
Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Okay, good. My name is DeAndre Jones, and I serve as president of the Northwest Arkansas Democratic Black Caucus. I'm also seeking the office of Fayetteville City Council to work toward position 1. My task this morning, of course, is to welcome you to our solidarity with Ferguson event. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Tina for, can y'all hear me? Just 1 second. Can I hold it? Can I just pick it up? Is this better? Okay, thank you so very much. First of all, I would like to give a shout out to Tina for her diligence. Tina has done a great job organizing, orchestrating, leading. We need more young people engaged. And on that note, I'm very proud. I'm elated that we have so many young people this morning involved. Fayetteville and Northwest Arkansas is moving on a path of social, economic, upward mobility. And the only way that we can continue that is by fighting the good fight and being champions for equality. My job this morning is to welcome you to this great event. Thank you for coming out. Again, it does my heart great to see marching for peace and for equality. On November 4th, it's a very, very important day in the country, and that's Election Day. And marching is great, being involved is great, but the most effective way to move your community forward is to what? Is to vote. Vote for individuals who are progressive. And it's very unfortunate what has happened with the endless killings, Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, and countless others. But the most effective way to safeguard and to make sure that this does not continue, we have to make sure that we elect officers or people who are running for public office who are progressive. These are serious issues, and I'm very grateful for Tina and Ms. Gladys, those of you who are here this morning to fight the fight of equality. I do believe that Sarah Marsh is going to be here as well. We have a representative from the Fayetteville Police Department, Jamie Fields. We have, is it Justin Turnage from the Northwest Arkansas transgender community. And I believe Tina is going to conclude our event with special remarks. But again, thank you to each of you for coming out this morning. And again, there's no party like an equality party, because an equality party doesn't stop. Thank you.
So I just want to check really quick. Is Captain Jamie Fields here? Next person? Awesome. Well, I just want to say really quick, what an awesome day and what awesome weather to have a march. It's like the universe just totally came together for us today and made some awesome weather in the morning. When has it been like 70 degrees on an Arkansas morning? Like, I'm feeling some spirits up in here. In relation to elections, I was telling the group this morning as we met up, I had some awesome stickers that said, Michael Brown can't vote, but I can. And I think that's something that we definitely need to keep in mind this morning, along the theme with elections. You know, that's another way that we stand up for our beliefs, is by making them known, by voting, and by, you know, using our civic duties. And so I want to introduce the next person, Justin Turnage. Justine, I'm so sorry. And I had just heard it as well, so I apologize. Justine Turnage, on behalf of the transgender community. Thank you.
Good morning. Now, I I am a little bit more specialized in what I'm able to speak on, what I know, and yeah, just as we have issues where race, ethnicity, socioeconomic background can affect one's interactions with the police, so too does gender. And gender nonconformance, real or perceived, your actual gender, real or perceived, affects those interactions significantly. As soon as you're interacting with any given person, they are looking at you, they are determining things about you. And if those things do not line up with how they feel it should be, that's immediately going to impose a negative impact, and that goes double for our law enforcement. There was a survey done in 2012 by the National Coalition for Anti-Violence that found that transgender people experience 3 times the violence of cisgender people at the hands of law enforcement. That same study also discovered that in the event of a transgender-related hate crime, 48% of the victims received mistreatment from the police when they went to report it. Because of this, most of us just don't bother. However, as of this year, earlier this year, back around April, the U.S. Department of Justice has began working with local police departments to change this. They are training, speaking, and our own local police department has thankfully voluntarily accepted some transgender speakers to educate them directly, independent of this program. They are voluntarily seeking to improve their methods, their knowledge, and I'm incredibly proud of them. That doesn't just reflect them, that reflects the attitudes of our community. So I'm proud to stand in solidarity today with my community, with my law enforcement, and it is through that that we can create those changes. Thank you.
Okay, up next on the docket we have Dr. Charlene Johnson-Carter.
I'm very loud. Can you hear me without all this? See, I don't even need them to say. Anyway, first of all, I want to applaud us for doing this because I think it's very important. But, okay. When we talk about physical safety, one of the things that's always concerned me is psychological safety, particularly for our children. So in that regard, I had 3 points I wanted to make. One is that our children are our future. And you may say, duh, that everybody knows. That's what else can you say about that? But when children don't live, when children don't get to the next level, when we don't develop them to what they can become, then our future is affected. It's very much affected. And when we think about all of the challenges that are coming, we need that. Second is, I'm going to say what I heard another speaker say, but it's something I said a lot, is we worry so much about giving our children what they didn't have that we didn't give our children what we do have. And what they didn't have, and I'm